Hello friends, I am Natalya at Mom's Dish. We are making kotleti, which are meatballs I grew up with. Tim also grew up with them.
Yes.
Yes, so we are making that. They're juicy, delicious. Back in Soviet Union, they used to serve us school lunches, and this is what we had. I'm going to show you how we make it. My boys love this recipe. You will love it too. Let's talk about the ingredients, what makes them so juicy and so good. We have some ground meat. Usually I'll go for chicken or combo chicken, pork. This time I'm doing turkey and beef. You can combine anything together. I love using a combination. If you go for beef, I would always say add another meat because beef tends to be more on the dry side. So you always add something else. It's a good combo. We have an onion. We're gonna shred this. Then we have 2 eggs, some mayo. This adds the juiciness, trust me. Salt, pepper, and then I also have some bread. I'm gonna soak this in milk. That's why we have milk here. And I'll show you how we do that. And then if you don't want to do this method of adding bread and milk, soaking it up, you can also do this. You can use breadcrumbs like this. This is the original breadcrumbs. It makes them a little more dry. So if you do this, add an extra egg or maybe add some more mayo, that will add that juiciness back to the mix. But I love the bread method. This is the way my mom did it. It just makes them extra, extra yummy. So we're gonna start by combining bread with milk. We need this to sit together for about 10 minutes or so. And I already have a pre-cut, remove the crust because crust is hard to crumble up. So I removed the crust, and this is our homemade sourdough bread. So this is what we had on hand. Any stale bread is good for this recipe. I'm gonna press that down. I want it to be all coated in milk. I'm gonna dump in the rest of the ingredients. So we have that mayo, I'm gonna add that to the ground meat. I'm gonna add this eggs in here. We need some pepper. It's about a teaspoon of pepper, but I'll list all the measurements down below and also adjust it to your flavors that you prefer. We're running low on salt here. I need a little more, but about a tablespoon of salt, but every salt has a different strength. So I always say adjust it to your own preference, how much salt you want. Then we need some onion. And the way I either use a grater, but I have this magic tool. I'm gonna show you. This thing has been heavenly, I just got it. This is a Zwilling shredder that is completely wireless. Give me a second. Let me peel this onion and show you how it works. So good, such a cool thing. Okay, so cut the onion into like little quarter pieces. The lid goes on. It is completely wireless. There's a battery on the back right here. This is the battery. You recharge it with your phone charger, and then this is how it works. Let me turn it on. Oh, I got it all dirty in. Okay, this is perfectly smooth, and what I love about this tool is so easy to clean it. We're gonna dump in this onion in here. Hold on, let me grab a spatula. Just gonna scrape this in directly into here. You want the onion not to have chunks because this is what you're gonna get in your meatball. It just needs to have that flavor, but no like pieces of onion, because that's just, who wants pieces of onion? Especially kids, they don't care for pieces of onion. Now we're gonna crumble up our bread, and I just I pick some up and then I squeeze out as much milk as possible. It's fine if there's some milk. It just makes it more moist, and I crumble it like this into the bowl. If you see any big pieces, just keep on breaking it apart. Yeah, seriously, I do think that this bread and milk part is what makes them so, so good. So juicy, and the best way to use up some of that leftover bread pieces. I feel like our moms back in the day got very creative with leftovers. And I wonder if this came out of leftovers, or actually there was a pretty good shortage of meat back in the day in Soviet Union, so they probably just made the dollar stretch a little bit more by adding bread into the meatballs, but it does make them extra juicy. Tim was just telling me that the gloves make me so cool. Do you all think so? Comment below. Yeah, mix this up. You know, the reason why I wear gloves is because we all get our nails done and we don't want stuff under the nails. Tim is up there. That's why I'm looking up there sometimes. Okay, just mix this all together until you get one even mixture. There is no like chunks of meat, no chunks of egg. Just like keep on mixing it up. So satisfying, actually. And I like doing this by hand because it gives you the most even mixture. Actually, I'm gonna show you something at the end. Sometimes people mix it all up and then they slam it like this. Well, hold on, let me mix it up better. But they do a slamming and it's supposed to make them more tender or better. That's what I've seen grandmas do. Okay, we have a pretty good even mixture. Perfect. Gonna set this aside. So the way people do this is they like kind of slam it like this. I don't know why people do that, but like they say that it helps. So if you know why people do that, please let me know why. I have a preheated pan. I'm adding a little bit of oil. This is avocado oil. Use your favorite oil here. I don't love using olive oil for frying things, but avocado oil works really well. And this thing is actually really cool. If you need to spray something, it does this. We don't need to spray, we need to pour. But one of the other things that to do, it smells delicious right now. One of the other things you want to do is you need one of these scoops. It makes all of the meatballs Kotletki the same size. So you want to get one of these scoops. I scoop it out and press it. And then you want your hands to be wet. So I have a little plate with water here. This is going to make your hands not stick to the meat. So we're going to place a little dollop of meat, roll it out. Usually I'll prep a bunch of them and just fry them at the same time so they fry it evenly, but we're going to just roll with this here. Once you see a little bit of the cooked sides, this is when you flip them over. It has a nice crispy browning. And I press them down slightly so you have a whole side cooking. Wait. We can call this Ukrainian chicken nuggets. Our boys absolutely love Kotletki. So if you have teen boys, if you have little kids, this is a go-to. So good, easy to make as you saw, but so juicy, much better than you'll ever get anything at the store. Okay, guys, our Kotletki are ready, or meatballs, or
Can you explain to people why you call it Kotletki and Kotleti?
So, hold on, let me fix my shirt. Kotletki are called, why would you call it Kotletki? It's like one little baby ones. That's when you call like, it's a sweet, endearing way of calling Kotletki, like Natasha is Natashik. I don't know, how do you explain it?
It's a nice way of saying it.
Okay.
It's like baby.
Okay, baby Kotletki. Okay, but we have Kotleti, which are meatballs, and the way we ate them growing up, and still to this day, we love this combo. We have some buckwheat. This is a simple butter buckwheat. My mouth is watering, I can't even speak. You put a kotleta right next to it. See, there's so many ways of saying it. Kotleta, Kotletki, Kotleti. Like, oh my gosh, Ukrainian Russian is so hard. Okay, then you also eat a pickled tomato with this. I don't know if you have ever tried this. You can find them at Eastern European markets. Combination cucumbers or pickles with tomatoes is like the best combo for me because it has flavors for both, but we're gonna dig in. Tim, do you wanna join this party or no? Tim did a, wow, this has a little bit of spice. Tim did a facial and he looks really red and he's really worried that he doesn't look great for the camera. I'm like, you should still come. So he's coming. Tim's attempt number 5 in sliding into the kitchen.
No, it's good. I'm good.
You're good? I'm gonna keep all of them.
All right.
Okay, so.
Am I gonna watch you eat? Can I try some? This is good. Never cut yourself short on butter.
But that's not the recipe.
No.
You guys,
good.
The kotleta is so juicy. It's so good. And this combo with the pickled tomato, buckwheat. Oh.
Have you seen anything in, okay, let me try it. Oh man, it is so cool. The pan fried like sides and then like the juicy insides, that is a good contrast.
And you have buckwheat on your lips. It's fine.
Obviously. Have you ever seen, Are there any American dishes that come close to this combination? I feel like this is very unique.
So Italians make meatballs oftentimes with bread too, and that's what also makes them juicy, but they put them in red sauce and stuff like that. I feel like this is, I have not seen a culture, well, maybe there's like meat patties, but they're not the same. But literally, this was our lunch in school in Ukraine.
But like
It was
with
amazing.
The buckwheat, I feel like it's such a good combination. And
Yes.
with pickled veggies.
Okay, easy peasy. Find this at your local Slavic European store. Find buckwheat at a European store. Sometimes Whole Foods sells it. You can get it there, but the one from European market is even better.
Make some kotleti and let us know if it's better than chicken nuggets.
Oh, absolutely. That's not a question. All right, we'll see you next time. Yum!